Alright, so yeah, me and my RC friend, he showed me. I was a little bit. I wouldn't use the word bored. It was interesting. However, towards the end of it, it felt like it was losing my interest. However, that's very rude of me saying that. He was sharing his hobby, and I'm glad he was doing that. Hey, how you going? Good, mate. So I appreciate that. He showed we stopped at the pantry and had a bit of a very nice meal. Actually, he was nice. He actually shouted me. Although I say that, one friend shouted me a beautiful pizza and I think it was a cappuccino because that's very me at the Metro. So that was, oh man, that pizza was nice, to be honest. Anyway, so yeah, it was nice because the RC guy shouted me a really nice pet food at the pantry. What he did is he showed me his old RC airplane field because their lease ran out. But that was because I requested to look at it so I could compare it to the new one, which I'm glad I did. And then he showed me the new RC airplane field, which was massive. It was a big field for what, especially what they use, and they've had to do like $8,000 to $10,000, or maybe $20,000 of renovations on that land, which isn't even their land technically, but obviously they've got permission and stuff. But they've had to do renos on that land, and they're building a shed. It was really it was an interesting day. I learnt quite a few things. I would say I sort of lost interest towards the end of it. However, it's only because basically he was just telling me about his land and what they're planning to do with the land. Something that doesn't really interest me. But the whole airplane stuff and everything, I definitely admire. It's pretty cool. Anyway, I think that took up all of my day. But the good thing was, because he picked me up, I threw my keys to our one friend and said, take the bike for a solid ride. Give it a review. Well, I didn't say that, but it's what I implied. So he felt like he didn't have to rush because I was out all day with someone else and he could just do his own thing. And he did. He did his own thing. He rode the bike. He filmed it. He uploaded a video. He shared it to me. I watched it. It was a good video. He's a fucking good listener. He listened to everything I said and remembered it and talked about certain things, and yeah, he's a good bloke. A really good bloke. Sorry. Anyway, back to conversation. Yuck. I think I would have had dinner at his house. I don't remember. Friday night was his. Saturday would have been his. Sunday would have been his, I think. Monday would have been his. Friday night. What did I say? His house for 3 nights. Saturday night. I don't think I did. Whatever. Look, the point is, hey birds. Oh, you probably can't see him. Man, that looks stupid, that camera angle. There they are. Hello. Alright, I'm getting distracted. Anyway, Monday. Monday, our one friend would have been at work. I know I did spend time with our one friend, and we watched a movie, and he played the game Dispatch. He played Dispatch, and it was really interesting to watch him play because we picked different things, and they ended up doing different, like, if you say yes or if you say no, you did 2 different outcomes in some cases. So it was interesting watching him, and apparently, like, I was asleep. I must have fell asleep. But apparently he fired the back guy sonar on the first fire, where I didn't. I fired the glass girl, I think. So yeah, it was interesting watching like him play different ways than I would. Yeah, and then Monday, I think I spent time with my dad's friend's house, and he wanted to work on the bike because it has a very wiggly seat. I didn't want to do it, but it kept his mind occupied and it makes him feel useful, and he thinks he's helping me, so I let him do it. And he screwed around with the seat and did his thing. No, nothing was modified on the bike. It was just like a template. It's hard to explain. I might do a video on it if I haven't. I probably have. But yeah, so that was that. And then I had a beautiful dinner at Judy's. And we watched a movie called The Sheep Detective. And then I think I went home, which was a bloody good ride. Such a better ride. I had a bloody brilliant ride on the way back. I had some fun. It was daytime. It was fresh air. It wasn't nighttime. Like, I feel like I was actually colder than nighttime, to be honest. I feel like the daytime was actually colder. But it was funny. Both times I dodged the rain. Both times. Both times I got wet a little bit, but I pretty much dodged it, which was really lucky. Yeah, anyway, so yeah, that's my trip in my public version. I'll make a private one later. I saw some other people and caught up with other people, but there's nothing too crazy I want to talk about. But yeah, yeah. Anyway, that's it. That's what I got to talk about. See ya.